Good morning to all traders and welcome back to another Markets and Waves video. Today is April 14. Stavros is here again for another day with our Elliott wave update. Today I'm going to have a quick look on euro dollar, pound dollar, the dollar against yen, oil and also gold. Without further ado, we're going to go and jump right to it. In today's video, guys, I decided to take a look at the structure of this upside move, as you recall from last time, and it looks like to me, particularly because we also see now volumes increasing, that this is wave 1 and 2. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for wave 3, simple correction, the 5 for minor wave 1. It looks like to me we're done wave 2, and this is 1 and 2, and this is an impulse, very obvious as well, right? That is going to get us up to around the 119.71 to end the this green 3. Then we're going to get 4 and then 5. And I'm looking at wave 5 to go to at least the 100% of minor waves 1 and 2, which is around 121, and perhaps even higher. Now, due to the impulsive structure of the internal 5-wave impulse that we are expecting, because so far obviously we have just seen this is the 3rd wave coming in, I think we have good chances that instead of the 1618 we might also extend to 2% to 200 instead, which is around 120, okay, where it's going to be also closer to around 120 psychological hurdle. And from there, we can expect probably wave 4 to come in down at 119.71. But in either case, short-term upside 119.71, second target 119.95. And from there, a correction and continuation all the way up to around 121. The other scenario, as you well know, is that this is going to turn as an ABC, and we're going to get another X over here in the minor degree, and then we're going to get another wave on the downside for minor wave Z and the completion of intermediate wave 4. On pound, I haven't done many changes. We are looking at the same pattern we were looking before. I changed the count a little bit here because of the this channel now being of course formed. So we've got wave 1 and 2, and which means now we can assume we are indeed on a bearish cycle. What I'm looking here in the shorter term though is that this is 1, 2, 3, 4 in my opinion, and we're going to get a 5, purely because internally we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that means that the upside move is most likely going to be a correction that is going to be part of this impulsive move to the downside. I expect this particular move to end, hold on, around anywhere between the 1561 Fibonacci retracement levels here, between 137.92 and 138.22, and that will depend whether we get a weak attempt for 138 or a strong attempt, or not strong, like a false break one. We'll get a nice signal also on, also on the RSI here in the MACD, which has supported our move on the upside, right? And the level I'll be looking to get down to is the 136.40. This is the 100. This is the 61.8 Fibonacci extension of waves 1 to the supposed 4, okay, and is where wave 5 is expected to end. Thus, where this green wave is expected to end as well, minute degree. Once we get there, guys, then we're probably looking at wave 3 to end down around 133.87 or even down to 132.91, and that will be the extension because we still haven't done wave 5 over here, right? So we assume that, you know, if wave 5 is done at 136.39, then the extension is going to get us down to 133.87. But that will depend, of course, how deep wave 4 is and how long, how extended wave 5 is in this particular scenario. The alternative count is that this is an ABC only, and we're going to start moving up. Okay, but if that would be the case as well for the alternative, we might as well just get something like AB, and then we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 over here, C, then that some sort of, you know, move on the down on the, you know, ABC, and then another ABC, and we're going to get like the end of the WX and Y in here, which means we can start moving up sooner than expected. That would be like the second alternative scenario. Now on dollar against the yen, this is that where I changed not much on the shorter time, but I changed the longer time view because I was insisting for like probably a quarter that down here we didn't get wave Z yet, and I was expecting that to end down here in a triple zigzag. Yeah, that now I see that actually been a reversal signal. Which means this is 1 and 2 have an internal structure up in 3, and then I'm expecting an AB and a C to end that around the 108. This is simply because in this correction in wave 2 we did the 61.8. So the rule guideline of alternation tells us that the 108 might be a very good level for some opportunity on the upside. Leading diagonal over here and the correction 3, 4, and 5. Yes, it looks like wave 3 is shortest, but it's not. I've measured it, trust me. I've got an ABC, 1, 2, internal structure 3, then 4, and then 5. This is what I'm looking at this particular scenario. Now, the extension to wave 5, it could be a little bit short-lived because we have a double bottom as well to take into account around 108.35. In case, of course, that is not how things are going to pan out, then most likely we'll go back to our previous main scenario, that this is A and B, and this is a C, and we're going to start moving lower with waves 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that will be again in the sort of ABC pattern, right? Because we will be looking for a triple zigzag. Gold, since yesterday, it moved a little bit favorable to our scenario, either for up in wave Y or even as a triangle, because we're still, you know, probably like still correct. This is A, B, C, D, E. So we have more room to move on the upside to really invalidate it as a triangle, but the invalidation as a triangle would just make it a double zigzag, most likely, which is expected to continue with another leg on the downside. Okay, now where are we going to end is not certain, but I will be looking at well, if it's triangle, we're going to probably start moving lower down soon for either 1, 2, and 2, or all the way down. If it's a WX and Y, then most likely we're going to go at least to the previous top. We might also hit this descending trend line here and then start moving low. Okay, and that will be pretty much for WTI. Remains in consolidation, so it's the two alternative scenarios are part of this consolidation. And gold, we looked at it last week. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We were expecting this correction. The issue of this correction is that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have an ending diagonal in 5, which to me looks like it might be an A, B, and a C. However, this also could be a W, X, and Y, yeah? And that would mean, or even an ABC, actually, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, a clear ABC as well. It means that could have ended down here in wave 2, and now we move up 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to get the 5. Similarly to the euro dollar, yeah, if the correction is in already, and because this looks impulsive, and because we also had volumes increasing down here, it could be a case where that leg might bring us a little bit further down to 70, 40 or 30 or so, But from there, we're probably looking to continue all the way up in a multi-structure move to the upside in a minute wave 3. In case that won't happen, then most likely, and as I said many times before, we're going to get an ABC, and that is going to be some sort of complex pattern over here, because that would be, would have W, X, and Y, something like that, and then we continue lower. But I'm not really a fan of this scenario, because the truth is that for this to all become a wave 4 in the sub-minute degree, it will just be very, 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 very rare if we take into account the duration of wave 2. Okay, so guys, this will be all for the day. If you have any questions, leave your comments on our YouTube channel section, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.